can't hear you. Ever thought of not hearing? Ever thought of not seeing things clearly? Ever thought of being unbalanced? Well, I'm about to tell you what that is like. And when you have all three together, like me, you have Usher Syndrome. Good afternoon, fellow students, teachers, and judges. My name is Ethan Morville, and I'm going to tell you about Usher Syndrome. First, let me tell you about the hearing part. There are 4 degrees of hearing loss: mild, moderate, severe, and profound. People can have hearing loss for many reasons or have it happen at any time during their life. There are many causes: genetics, illness, drugs, accidents, or you may not even know why. I was born with profound hearing loss because I have the gene for Usher Syndrome. Some people use hearing aids to help them hear. Hearing aids make sounds louder. I can't hear if you make the sounds louder because I'm profoundly deaf. I needed what is called a cochlear implant. A cochlear implant is not the same as a hearing aid. First, the sound goes into the very sensitive microphones on the processors I wear on my ears. Then, the processor changes the sounds into electrical impulses, which are then sent to the implant inside my head through the coils. The coil is attached to my head and connected to my head by a magnet. The electrodes in my cochlea send the electrical impulses directly to my hearing nerve. This is when I hear the sounds. This all happens really fast. Cochlear implants have changed a lot since I got my first one. First, I wore a really big processor on my body with a harness. Then, I wore a smaller one. Then, I wore a processor behind my ear, but it was thicker than the small, thin processor I wear now. I hope that they get even smaller and maybe even waterproof. The second part of having Usher Syndrome is not seeing clearly. To see things clearly, it means that you can read signs or fine print. I have trouble with that. I also have difficulty finding things on the ground or what is right beside me. That means I sometimes run into or trip over things. I can't stay at night or in dark places like movie theaters. The final part is being unbalanced. I have trouble with anything that needs balance, even walking, and that's hard to believe. I walked much later than most babies, and when I am falling, I don't know where the ground is or where I am falling. I also don't get dizzy, which is awesome. I can't ride a bike, and I may never be able to because it is too hard. Skating is hard, but I can do it. I can ski and do other sports, but I lose my balance easily. I can get hurt. That doesn't stop me though. People who have Usher Syndrome or any one of these problems need to work with a lot of people to help them. There are auditory verbal therapists, audiologists, teachers of the deaf, vision specialists, and physiotherapists, and of course, my parents. There is a lot of therapy to help me learn to hear, to balance, and to see. I hope people accept that sometimes I'm not hearing them, seeing something, or having a hard time because of my balance. There are many things that can help me. My teachers use an FM. There is yellow tape on the corners and walls at my school, so I don't bump into them. My teacher puts clearly on the board and explains what she is printing. At night or in dark places, I use a cane, a flashlight, or my friends and family will guide me. Also, I have night lights at home. It is important to be able to laugh at yourself and not give up. I have overcome many obstacles in my life so far. A lot of things can be hard for me. I have trouble hearing a noise, but I love loud places. I push myself to do things that require balance. Seeing things at night is hard, but I still like going to do things at night, like going for Halloween. I have many challenges in my life, but nothing stops me from doing the things I want to do.